I'm Jennifer Fierro, and here are your Friday night highlights from Marble Falls' big win over Medina Valley. Marble Falls High School head football coach Cord Warner used one word to describe Friday's showdown against Medina Valley.
The feeling is knowing how our kids reacted to that challenge. That was the whole deal, is how are we going to step up and react? Are we going to be, satisfied with what we did last week? Or are we going to be scared about somebody coming in that's supposed to be good? How are we going to step up to the challenge? And they answered that tonight.
They sure did, with the 41-21 victory over the 19th-ranked Panthers. After playing to a 7-7 tie in the first quarter, the Mustangs exploded for 20 unanswered points in the second stanza and got the separation they needed to cruise to the win. Marble Falls was balanced on offense, rushing 38 times for 202 yards and a touchdown, and completing 14 passes for 212 yards and 5 touchdowns. To the players, being balanced makes it tough on the defense.
When we're throwing the ball and we're hitting them with the pass, and they're thinking pass, that's getting the linebackers on their heels, and then we run it right at them. And like I said, if you have a dual threat offense like that, it's hard to stop you. When you can run the ball at you and you can pass it, that's a hard offense to stop. I'm glad I'm a part of it.
I mean, it opens up so much because we have so many players that are to fake the run and then pass it. And I mean, once they started covering me, they started double covering me on the slant and stuff, and that opened up so much for Austin when he's running.
Morgan finished with 9 catches for 136 yards and 4 touchdowns. Sparks added 24 rushes for 154 yards and 1 touchdown. The drive of the night came in the second quarter when Marble Falls drove 86 yards in 13 plays for a score. It took 7 minutes to complete. Sparks ran for 35 yards on the drive, including the 2-yard touchdown, while Morgan caught 2 passes for 14 yards.
I mean, that's how you draw it up. When you got the lead like that against a good team that has a good offense, you want to keep the ball out of their hand, and that's exactly what we did. We drove the ball down, we kept running the clock, and I mean it was beautiful. And you ask for a drive like that every game, that you can just run it down their throat and eat the clock up, and I mean, it was great.
That's the Austin Sparks I remember from my sophomore year, and he's like, yeah, that's what I was like, that's the way to smash heads and get after it. I was like, that's the hard-nosed running that Austin had sophomore year.
Austin's running the ball hard, and like I said, they were getting some bodies on bodies up front and giving him some lanes to run in, and one of the things we've been really trying to do is run the ball a little better, and it just helps open up everything else.
Warner credited each member of the offense for their ability to move the chains.
Our linemen did a very good job. They did. They blocked for the run better tonight than we're getting better every week doing that, and they did a good job with their pass protection. So it started up front, and they gave us some room to run and some time. Austin just ran hard, and our old receivers do a great job of getting open, and we got the football to them.
To their credit, the players said it did not matter who was scoring as long as the team won.
When we beat number 19 in the state, I don't care who has the touchdowns. But the fact that we are executing on offense and putting points on the board, that's all I'm worried about. That's all I care about. The fact that we can get it done, because that's how football's played. You run the ball, you run the ball, you run the ball, and you hit them with the pass. And if everything's working, I don't care who's getting the ball.
That's the whole point. I mean, is to be able to hopefully be proficient enough at either to move the chains. So they did a good job. I was proud of them.
The Mustangs defense recovered 3 fumbles en route to holding the Panthers to 364 yards of total offense. In addition, Marble Falls was rarely fooled on misdirection plays.
I knew our defense was going to fly around. Obviously, San Marcos 42-0. We shut them out, and they're a 5A school. And so, I felt really secure with our defense tonight. And, we capitalized on turnovers. They had 3 fumbles, and we scored 3 times off of them.
I'm telling you straight up, that's a good football team. And I thought our kids did a real good job on defense. As far as sustained drives and stuff, they popped a couple of big ones, a couple of big plays and long runs. But as far as the old grind them out, I thought our defense did a great job of grinding them out and running the clock down and getting us the ball back.
Warner called this game a good test for his team. He was pleased to see his players meet the challenge to win the 2010 home opener.
We were excited about the challenge because, We knew Medina had a good football team. We knew we were picked not to win the ball game. The biggest thing was confidence for our kids. We needed to be able to step out, and they needed to be able to play a good ball club and understand that they can beat a good football team. So, you know, it was great for them and their mentality, and they just have done an exceptional job.
And those are your Friday night highlights. I'm Jennifer Fierro.
Chiropractic Family Care is the home of the Gentle Chiropractic Care. Dr. Connie Laveau is certified both sports and board certified. And with 24 years of experience, she provides her patients with the best possible care. Chiropractic Family Care.